Arrivo subito, organic cola from Tuscanini, arriving soon at a port near you. Fantastico.
For the first time since Corona! Okay, I'm trying to get like hyper. Look at this camera. Okay, that's my camera.
This is where I'm looking.
Woo! I did? I waited 4 months. I was about to start. Hi, I'm Naomi Nachman, and this is Sunny Side Up. Hi everyone, I am so excited to be here with Shifra Klein. She's the editor-in-chief of Fleishigs magazine along with her husband, and we are so excited to have you on the set today. Welcome to Sunny Side Up.
Thank you. I'm really looking forward to cooking this roast with you.
Okay, so what have we got going today?
Okay, so today we're making a Baharat and Fig top of the rib roast.
Well, sounds like that's perfect for Rosh Hashanah.
Perfect for Rosh Hashanah, perfect for fall. And actually, Baharat in Arabic means spice blend.
Cool.
And it varies depending if it's from Turkey or
Can I smell
from a
it?
different region. Yeah, go for it. It's like a combination of cumin, cloves. There's a little bit of paprika. It's a really great.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and it's widely available, but you could also make your own.
Okay,
So,
this smells really.
yeah, it's a great spice blend, and it just goes really well with the figs.
Very
and
seasonal.
it's very full, so it's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get cooking. What's the
Okay,
first
so
thing?
the first thing you do is preheat your pan. You want it to be really hot.
Which we've
Anytime
done.
you cook meat or even food, just like when you bake, you preheat. You do the same thing for meat. It makes a very big difference.
Okay,
So
what's
now
up
that the pan
first?
is hot, we'll get our oil in. We're using grapeseed oil. It's a great oil for high heat cooking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, it's always good to know.
And
these
it's a
kind of
healthier
things.
option. So that's why we're using it in this recipe today. And then we will quickly just season the roast with the Baharat.
Okay, so
So sprinkle some of the Baharat
Very-
on top
am
of
I
the roast.
being very
Yeah, be very
generous?
generous. These spices also, we're coating the meat. The spices are gonna toast with the meat. As we sear the meat, the spices are also gonna cook. Everything we're doing in this recipe is about building flavor. So when you sear the roast, you get that Maillard reaction, you get that brownness on the top. So it gives you an amazing texture. You just get a much better chew on the meat, but it also enhances the flavor of the meat, hands down. Doing those few extra steps make a huge difference.
Okay, so I think I've done this on both sides.
Yes, the pan is really hot, so be careful when you put it in.
Okay, all right, here we go.
It smells so good already. I
Right,
smell the
smell.
Baharat.
Okay,
Oh
here
my
we
God.
go. 1, 2, 3. Listen to that sizzle.
Gorgeous. That's amazing.
Cooking is with all your senses. You know,
Oh,
you
totally.
smell it, you see it, you taste it, you hear it.
100%.
That sizzle's awesome.
That's what I love about cooking. It's just such an interactive, immersive experience.
Yeah.
I
Your
love
whole
it.
body's
Yeah.
involved.
Exactly.
I love it.
Exactly. And it just smells like fall in here. And Yom Tov, like, wow.
Oh, I'm ready.
So good. Another tip to know when it's ready, by the way, if you take your tongs
Oh,
and it's still a little stuck to the pan, you know that it's not ready to flip.
I always
so
say-
when there's resistance, don't flip.
So I always say the pan is speaking to you. If it
That's a good
sticks,
one.
the pan is saying, slow down, Naomi. Team effort here.
Yeah,
oh,
ooh, that's
beautiful.
gorgeous.
That's what you were looking
Gorgeous.
for.
This is a cut. The top of the rib is a great cut of meat. It's a great alternative to brisket. It's a great cut for Yom Tov. It cooks low and slow. You could freeze it. It freezes so
Oh,
well. You know it.
I love tips like that. We can prep
Yeah,
ahead and freeze it. We
exactly.
can cook this now and serve it on Yom Tov.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's even the type of roast that tastes better tomorrow and the next day.
Oh, the concentration of flavors. We're going to grab our an oven to tableware
Oven
dish.
to table dish, any 9x13 dish that fits the roast is going to work here.
Okay, so now I'm
So
going
you transfer it into the pan.
It's
I can hold it.
lifting up.
I'm your
holding it.
assistant. Yeah. This is why it's fun to cook together.
see both sides
Gorgeous.
are done. I'm at 2 hands. Voila. Okay, I'm going to pop
Gorgeous.
this
You
here.
set that aside, and now we're going to build the sauce.
Okay.
So
I
the
love
sauce
sauce.
starts with some onion. We're just going to get the onion in the pan. I'll just throw it in. And you just want to cook the onion until you're not really frying it. You're sort of cooking it until it's translucent.
Right, like
and
sweaty
soft.
and
yeah,
wet.
you're sweating it. Sprinkling a little bit of salt on the onions also helps the onions cook a little faster. So you see the onions developing a color. It's not frying, it's just picking up the flavor of the spices and the meat that it was searing in, which is really wonderful.
Spices have their own oils, so we are
That's
releasing those oils into the onions as well.
Yeah. So the onions got some color.
Yeah, I like this brown.
A little bit of color is fine. Doesn't really matter. And now we're going to add the garlic.
So we're doing sliced garlic?
Yeah, so we have
Not
a few
crushed?
No, sliced garlic because it's going to braise for a very long time. So it's sort of like it falls apart in the sauce.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's a great cooking tip for everyone. I'm going to start doing that.
Yeah. Then we're going to put about a cup of dried figs.
Okay, whole dried
Whole
figs.
dried figs.
Now, figs are very in season around Rosh Hashanah.
Yeah, look how the figs are, even already now, starting to plump up.
Yeah.
And as they cook, the figs are going to come to life.
They're plumping up with the sweat and flavor of the onions and Baharat.
Yeah.
Like, oh my
And then we're going to add wine and chicken stock, so it's going to really get reconstituted.
Oh, you're killing me. You're killing me.
Yes.
I could just like go like this right now.
Totally. And then what we're going to add is just 2 tablespoons of tomato paste.
I am like beaming.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And this is going to give body to the sauce and just like a subtle, it's not going to taste very tomatoey.
I love
Amazing.
this because I
This is
always
so
have these
cool.
unopened cans.
So convenient.
And like this is just the best.
So convenient. And then you just close it back up and it's going to last you your whole Yom Tov season. So that's great. But the tomato paste, you want to cook for about 3 to 5 minutes actually. You're toasting it, you're letting, again, building flavor. It's going to make a huge difference to the sauce. You see now it's like sort of like bright red. As it cooks, it's going to toast a bit and get a deeper color. That's what we're looking for. And you're sort of with the tomato and the wine and the Silan, you're getting that like sweet and sour thing going, but it's with a different flavor profile. So the next step is to add some wine. We're using white wine.
Oh, I love this Pacifica.
Oh, you like this wine? What do you like about it? It's a great bottle.
It's just, I love Rieslings. It's just has a lot of bold, fruity flavors.
Yum.
And
Which is actually perfect for this fruity roast.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to pour that. I'm going to pour that in. Again, you're going to hear that sizzle.
Okay. Oh, baby. How much would you say about
It's
a cup?
1 to 2 cups. So.
And then the rest, you kind of like finish off.
Yeah,
that
totally.
night for dinner.
You don't want the roast to taste like wine. So you want to just like let it cook out and have the alcohol evaporate. So we're just going to give that another few minutes.
So we just have the flavors left.
Exactly. Next we have the Silan. We're bringing more of that like, dried fruit flavor. So we're going to put about a 1/4 cup and that's going to give the sweetness.
Look how dark it is as she pours it in.
Okay, so you can also put a little bit less or a little bit more if you like it a little sweeter. You could taste the sauce after. This is really cool, this Silan. It's 100% date syrup. It has no added sugar. Then we're gonna put some herbs and chicken stock just to like, the thyme and the bay leaf are just gonna add like another layer of flavor to the sauce.
We're bolding our flavors out.
Yes. And now we're gonna add the chicken stock. We're gonna put about a cup. You could add if you see what we wanna do with the liquid is we want to add a little bit more. Just go for it.
Like the whole thing?
No, that's good.
This is about a cup.
That's about a cup. Yeah, a cup is good. It depends on the size of your roast. You don't want to completely submerge your roast in liquid. What we're doing today is really the technique that we're doing with this top of the rib is braising. And you want to make sure that the liquid comes to about 1/2 to 3/4 weight. You don't need it to be completely submerged.
Or else it's boiling.
Exactly. Okay, so we just pour that over the roast and then cover the roast.
Okay, I'm gonna need your help.
Yes, we're gonna do it together.
Okay.
Just pour that over the roast.
See, it's halfway.
Yeah.
Should the onions be on the side or over the top? Like move them around?
Move that around. It already looks, how gorgeous does it look already?
Stunning.
Yeah.
Okay, see you later. We're gonna cook this for how long?
You must cover it. Cook it for 3 hours on 350.
3 hours at 350?
Yes.
Okay. 3 hours later.
Literally.
We've let it cool and we're ready to slice.
Yeah, we're ready to slice. It's very important that it should be cold. Like you want to maybe put it in the fridge even overnight.
Oh,
because
really?
you know that makes a big difference with the slicing. So when you're slicing such a roast, like a brisket or a top of the rib, you look at the grains of the roast and then you slice against those grains.
So here it goes.
Sort of like lines. Yeah.
So you go this way.
Exactly.
Why don't you show us?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna turn it this way because I don't know why, it just helps me visualize the slicing. So you see how gorgeous it is?
Oh my God, look how juicy that is.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the top does look a little bit dry because we took it out of the sauce, but we're going to put it back into the warm sauce.
Right, so people
and just
should not
heat it
worry
through.
if you see that it looks
Yeah.
a little dry.
The meat is extremely tender.
Any meat that we cook slow will work on this cut of meat.
Yeah, totally. The sauce is nice and warm.
Is that a trick to reheat the sauce?
Well, I was just making the process go quicker while I was slicing the roast. You may as well get the sauce going, you know?
Okay, fantastic.
So I'm just going to put the meat, like nestle it into the sauce.
Watch this.
Oh, wow, that's pretty.
Grab it with a knife in your finger.
But isn't it cool to see like the gorgeous slices you get simply by just waiting? Look at those figs. Look how they plump up.
Beautiful. That's
So I'm
that.
just gonna-
That's the dried fig that we
That's
put in.
the dry fig.
Shifra, that's amazing. It's like rehydrated in all those incredible meat juices with the onion.
And do you see the color? Like you see the color difference? That's because we seared the meat.
Right. Yeah.
So all those little things really do add up at the end. You want to take it next level, make a gremolata.
Okay.
A gremolata is like an Italian sort of topping, traditionally made with parsley, garlic, lemon zest.
Okay.
Here we're going to change it up a little bit. We have parsley, fresh mint. Because
I knew I could smell
yeah,
something.
right?
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? The aroma. I'm trying to like go with the flavors that are in the roast. So there's like Baharat, it's Middle Eastern. So I'm just going to chop up the herbs together to create like this like fresh herb salad almost. Like that's what I think of gremolata, like a herb salad. Because of that Middle Eastern theme, we're gonna take our fresh herbs and we're gonna mix it with pistachios.
How much?
You could put all that in.
All that? All of that?
Yeah,
Ooh,
why not? And then we're gonna add some orange zest and a little bit of orange juice.
So this is a microplane. I totally recommend every household gets one. And it just gets the zest and not the pith, which is the white, between the bitterness between the white and the peel, the white and the flesh, really.
Then we're gonna just juice a little bit of that in. So you're just gonna get this like bright, fresh,
Oh my
delicious, like sort of topping. And then we can drizzle in some olive oil.
Okay,
mix
say when.
Go for it.
A lot, a
Look
little.
how colorful that is.
It's stunning.
It's really
stunning.
nice. Okay, that's good.
Salt? Do we add salt?
And we could add a pinch of salt.
Okay.
And then just give it a mix. And then this becomes the topping for the roast.
Okay, here we go. I got 3
go for
slices
it.
here.
Nice. Okay, you spread it out. Get some of the onions and the figs. Gorgeous. Stunning.
Where shall I lay it?
Anywhere.
All over.
Yeah, just go with whatever you feel.
Smother it.
And just get some gravy going all over.
All over the plate too, right?
Yeah. Here, that spot, like I feel like that needs gravy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
Oh,
okay, and
amazing.
then we just put some of our gremolata on top.
Shifra, you make
Just for some
everything look so
freshness.
beautiful.
Thank you. I mean, it's just like those little things, you know?
Yeah. Shifra, editor-in-chief, founder, along with her husband, of Fleishigs magazine,
That's
knows
right.
how to do a Fleishig
Well,
piece.
yeah, that's exactly it. That's what we do. And then you could just put the fresh figs, just to like really
Another
add
level.
something fresh. Yeah.
Next level. This recipe is so perfect for Rosh Hashanah.
Yeah, I mean, we invented it for Rosh Hashanah, so.
To get recipes like this and more, go to kosher.com.